You know what, Tigres? Y'all better to thank your stars, because you were so lucky that Sam Sturridge was not out there to kick your butts! I apologize, I'm still very salty. But what's up, fans? Welcome to another post-game reaction. I am the TN Fanatic. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time being here, allow me to say welcome. On this channel, I post reactions to my favorite team's games. My boys at gold, Nashville SC, are one of them. We've been rolling this year. It's been a historic year. This one, however, I would say it is a stumble. It is a bump on our road to greatness and success. Nashville SC lose to Tigres in leg 2 of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. We lose 1-0. We lose the aggregate score of 2-0, which first and foremost, let me say, fans, thank you all for watching my reaction to the first leg against Tigres. That one got a good amount of views, so thank you all for that. I do appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed that video. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I hope that you're having a great day, because I'm not having a good day! It's not going good! Let me start off by saying this. You know, for Nashville SC coming into this match, look, I was not going to lie when I said that, you know, this task, it's pretty improbable for us to do. Now, one time did I sit here and say that it is impossible for us to do, because I'm not that kind of fan. Folks, when we were going through the whole, like this situation with Gary Smith getting fired and then BJ coming in, you know, during all those changes, I sat in this seat and I said proudly that we are going to be great. We are going to be an elite club. And I was right. And I can guarantee this. We will be back. We will be back. We will be back in tournaments just like this one. And we will dominate. And we will dominate with a full roster. And that is where I want to start. Is that coming into this match, you know, no Sam Sturridge, no Eddie Taxeth. Everyone knew that coming in. But it got even worse. Because Yazbek, who has been great for us throughout the year, he got injured during warm-ups. And I hit my mic. He got hurt during the warm-ups. And it's like, where does it end for us? Where does it end? Like the bad luck. You know, in the first leg, we had like the weather go wrong. And then that match, like Eddie got hurt. So we had to deal with that. And now we have to deal with this minutes before the match even starts? I mean, it's just like, where does it end for us? Acosta, who's also been solid for us, you know, he would start in Yazbek's place. Even after that, I said, no, you know what? I refuse to be negative about this. I said, you know what? Sam's not there, darn. Eddie's not there, darn. But I still want us to generate other scoring threats. That was my mindset coming in here. Because we have the roster to do it. And, you know, in this first half, I definitely thought we were much more disciplined in terms of just not letting Tigres, like, pass all over us and generate, like, scoring chances of their own. Because, you know, like, this is, like, at their place. As the half pressed on, I feel like, you know, like, we were able to press more. I feel like we were providing a lot more offensive pressure right here. But when it came to our opportunities in the penalty area, that's where I feel like we were really lacking. Because Tigres, they would just, like, collapse in on us. And then just everyone would be all bunched up. So we really couldn't generate much opportunities in the box. Overall, again, like, I thought we did, like, some very good stuff here. Nashville, we got 4 shots. Even though none of them were on target, I was like, okay, you know what? Like, look, we're only down 1 in the aggregate score. BJ, I'm sure he had a great game plan here. I'm sure one of those aspects was not like, okay, like we have to score in like the first like 10 minutes. We had an entire match, and we were doing like a lot of good stuff here. We were building towards it right here. And I was hoping in the second half that we would see a goal from us. But now, we do see a goal, but it's not from us. It's from Tigres. Since the 8th minute here, quick throw in from Brunetta. Schwacke and the boys, they have trouble getting back to a position, which then allowed Correa to pass back to Brunetta, and he scores! You know what this is for me? And I'm sure it's for other Nashville SC fans. This is like, that movie that you watch that just sucks. But apparently you watch it over and over again. I don't know if that's happened to anyone. I don't know if anyone would voluntarily watch a movie more than once that they hate. But, that's what it felt like for me. But, I go back to, let's say, like the Charlotte match, for example, when Biel scored just outside of the penalty area. You know what? I bet Tigres. I bet they saw that and were like, okay, they can do that to us, apparently, for some reason. When you have a great backline like we do, and we have a great goaltender like Schwacke, I'm sure Tigres and their players, like, they picked up on that goal by Biel, and we're like, okay, Nashville is not going to defend for some reason in the penalty area. We're not going to challenge in that area so that they can score on us. Okay. Again, if you're new here, this is what I do. This is, some days are better than others. This is a crappy day. Because eventually that would be the game winner. And it really blows for Nashville and our fans. Because for these two legs, as they would call it, Tigres, I do not believe that they got like the complete Nashville SC team. So much unfortunate crap happened to us in these two legs. We had players being out. The weather was bad. We had last-minute subs. All this just happened to us. And this has not happened to Nashville SC all year long. And I really hope it doesn't happen like toward the end of the year, toward the end of the regular season. Because, man, that would really suck. Because look at what the result was. 2 losses to Tigres. Now, I'm not going to crap on Tigres and their players. No, like, absolutely not. They took advantage of the unfortunate circumstances that we had to go through. And you know what? Like they got the goals, they got the win. So credit to Tigres. At this moment, I do not know who they are facing in the final, but whether it's Toluca or LAFC, I bet it's going to be like a really great match, and I wish Tigres just all the best of luck. For me, as you can tell, I took this loss very emotionally, but I'm trying to find just some kind of like positivity here, and maybe a sliver of positivity, maybe something good that I can't say, is that, maybe us getting out in this tournament, maybe it will help us to allow to just really focus on the regular season play. This CONCACAF experience, it was great. I'm glad that a lot of guys on our team, like this was the first time that they were in like a big time tournament like this. So I think it was really awesome for a lot of our guys to get that kind of experience playing on a big stage like this. But now we got to focus. We got to shift our focus toward now the regular season play. Because we ain't got time to dwindle on this loss. I'm sorry, we don't. We have a late match against DC on Saturday, and then our next 2 matches are against some heavy hitters right here, the Revs and LAFC. Again, for this tournament, it was a great run, boys. I think we impressed a lot of people, a lot of clubs, and we showed that we're capable of doing this. We are capable of having these deep runs, and I hope we see more of that from us come playoff time. But boys, yeah, let's reshift the focus And let's get back at it, man, and show DC that we're not going anywhere. But fans, that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And a honey salute to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go, boys, and go!